Good Tuesday morning, June. Let's see, I've got 9th, 2026. Hope everyone's doing okay. Spent a lot of time writing a book, Yearly Leaders of Every Batting Category. I have 13 chapters in this book, and what I look at is the top 5 baseball players in history leading the league in a certain offensive category. Chapter 1, home runs. Chapter 2, batting average. Chapter 3, runs scored. Chapter 4, runs batted in. Chapter 5, triples. Chapter 6, doubles. Chapter 7, singles. Chapter 8, total bases. Chapter 9, slugging percentage. Chapter 10, on base percentage. I have covered all 10 of these chapters and the top 5 baseball players season by season in these offensive categories every season. Chapter 11, base on balls, walks. So I was curious, which ball players in history, starting with 1871 up to the present, made the top 5 in base on balls for a season? I have the answers. 1871. A lot of these guys are no names, but there are a few that made the Baseball Hall of Fame. 1871, Ed Pickham, 18 walks. Harry Wright, 13. Ross Barnes, 13. Jimmy Wood, 11. Ned Colbert, 10. Not that many, right? Because they only played 60 games. Some of these teams in the 1870s. 1872, Denny Mack, 23 walks. Cap Hansen, 16, Hall of Fame. John McMullen, 11. Harry Wright, 9. Ross Barnes, 9. 1873, Ross Barnes, 20. Jim O'Rourke, Hall of Fame, 15. Denny Mack, 15. Fergie Malone, 14. Harry Wright, 11. Not that many walks, right? 1874, Candy Nelson, 9. Ross Barnes, 8. John McMullen, 11. Herman Delman, 7. Bill Stearns, 7. 1875, Herman Delman, 11. Scott Hastings, Bill Harbor, Candy Nelson, Jim O'Rourke, 9. So not that many going on in 1870s, right? 1876, Ross Barnes. 4th time, top 5, 20. Jim O'Rourke, 15. Jack Burkdock, 13. John Glenn, 12. Camp Hansen, Hall of Fame, 12. 1877, Jim O'Rourke. 3rd time, top 5. 20 walks. Charlie Jones, 15. George Hall, 12. Amos Booth, 12. Davy Force, 11. 1878 season. Jack Remsen, Terry Larkin, 17. Orator Shafter, John Clapp, Camp Hansen, 13. Why are the numbers so low? Not that many games they're playing. 1879, let's finish the decade. Charlie Jones, 29 walks. That's the high so far. Ed Williamson, 24. Tom Yoke, 19. Ross Barnes and Hardy Richardson, 16. So in the 1870s, got Ross Barnes 5 times, top 5. Jim O'Rourke, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times for Jim O'Rourke. Camp Hansen, a couple. So that's a slow decade as far as walks. I don't know what was going on. They say that sometimes a walk was counted as a hit, but I looked it up. And I looked at Baseball Reference, and I looked at ball players. And under the heading BB, which is walks, base on balls, it lists for a certain player in a certain season, the number of walks. So that's where I've got my reference numbers from. All right, so far in that decade, the 1870s, the guy who had the most walks in his career was Jim O'Rourke. He had 513 in his career. Camp Hansen in this decade also had 984 career walks. All right, let's go through decade by decade. Base on balls, top 5. Okay. Talk to you later. I'm out.